The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, Daniel Bryan. Introducing the champion from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 290 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, The Show.
Welcome everybody to the WWE Championship between Daniel Bryan and The Show. Here in Seattle, Daniel Bryan's hometown, has a crowd roaring in the yes movement, but also you have a partisan crowd for the show because he's just a popular superstar. The show going for the headlock on Daniel Bryan. These two are technical wrestlers. These two can grapple. These two know dangerous submission, and the show going for a kick to the stomach of Daniel Bryan. And Daniel got the show on the ground, and the show grabs the ropes just in time as Daniel Bryan locks in that single leg Boston Crab. Daniel Bryan Irish whip to the show, and the show ducks out of the way before Bryan can hit that drop kick. And Daniel Bryan tried to go restful with the feet, but the show counters it up with a clothesline. Show with a hard, effective Irish whip. And try to go for a DDT. And Daniel Bryan with a shot to the ribs. These two men know each other very well in the ring and outside of the ring. Daniel Bryan going right back to that arm of the show. The show has past injuries with that arm, especially when Brock Lesnar broke it in 2017 before him and Brock Lesnar collided at WrestleMania 33 as Daniel Bryan goes for that patented drop kick, and the Daniel Bryan tried to go for a drop kick again, and the show follows it up with a neck breaker. These two know each other very well. Their first ever encounter was really at NXT of 2010 as the show goes for the cover and Daniel Bryan kicks out at 1. These two met at NXT 2010, when the spot of Raw was on the line between the Daniel Bryan and the show triumphed over Daniel Bryan as Daniel Bryan follows it up with a jawbreaker and a forearm to the face of the show. And the show went on to become the most popular superstar in WWE. But really, it did not take just a hype. It took hard work. It took dedication of just being the best. But Daniel Bryan also had tried to find his way to being the best as the show goes for a knee right to the neck. And Daniel Bryan had to retire with that neck injury. As you see, Daniel Bryan got that arm lock right onto the show. Again, going back to the arm. Taking all the pain so that way he could not perfect the TK show like he wanted to. Daniel Bryan right back to the arm and slams it right down on the mat. Daniel Bryan with a European uppercut and a kick right to the rib of the show. Daniel Bryan trying to go for a hurricanrana and the show counters it with a powerbomb and a kick right to the back of Daniel Bryan. And the show going after the leg of Daniel Bryan. And here's the cover on Daniel Bryan hooking the leg. And Daniel Bryan kicks out. The show wants to retain the WWE Championship. Daniel Bryan wants the WWE Championship. Show follows it up with a fireman's carry. And he's dragging Daniel Bryan somewhere. And he's dragging him onto the turnbuckle. And look at him. Rabbit head smashes onto the turnbuckle. And the show is just showing that ruthless dominance. Showing that he's still got that ruthless aggression DNA in his system. Daniel Bryan dragon screw onto the show. Daniel Bryan knows how to wear and tear down some of his superstars. And a kick right to the rib. And a DDT followed it up by Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan going with the yes kicks. And again, he just won't stop. Just won't stop. What a kick. Daniel Bryan, a kick right to the head. And follows it up with a submission of his own. And the show powers out. Show, what a Samoan drop to Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan with a kick right to the show. And a forearm right to the show. And the show is down. Daniel Bryan is keeping a breather. And the show counter of his own. And the show is starting to fire up. And the show with a clothesline. Follows it up with another clothesline. This is how the show is starting to build momentum with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Here's the cover. Hooking the leg. And Daniel Bryan almost lost his chance but somehow, some way, kicks out at 2.5. And Daniel Bryan with a forearm to the face. And Daniel Bryan trying to go for that DDT again. And the Show counters it of his own. And the Show goes to the arm of Daniel Bryan. There's a little eye for an eye with Daniel Bryan and the Show. And the Show with a spine buster. And Daniel Bryan, here's a cover. Championship on the line. And Daniel Bryan kicks out. Daniel Bryan kicks out. And the Show, what a counter by Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan summoning the Yes Movement of Washington. And Daniel Bryan with a running knee. And the Show kicks out at 1. This match is unreal. Unreal performance. And Daniel Bryan got that submission hold on the Show. Center of the ring. Nowhere to go. Could the Show tap out? But Bryan led the stream. And the Show with an elbow on the face of Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan trying to go for a little arm lock. And Daniel Bryan is snatched back. And DDT by Bryan. A DDT by Daniel Bryan. And the Show counters it up. Counters it up with an arm twist of his own. And Daniel Bryan going back to the kick. And this crowd in Washington is jacked. And a huge kick to the side of the face. And here is the cover on the Show. And the Show kicks out. The champ kicks out. And the Show, don't get up. He counters the running knee. The Show follows it up with a huge back suplex. Huge back suplex. Show, TK Showtime. And Daniel Bryan counters it with a reverse DDT. And now Daniel Bryan summoning the Yes again. A second running knee. A second running knee. Could this be it? Daniel Bryan and the Show kicks out. 2 running knees and it still couldn't put the Show away. And the Show, Fireman's King. And Show trying to go for a TK Show again. Here we go. Show's got him up. And elbows to the jaw of the Show. Elbows to the jaw of the Show. Daniel Bryan. Wear and tear down to the arm of the Show. He is trying to wear and tear the Show down. Not again. And the Show trying to fight out of it. And the Show slams his arm. The Show got his arm slammed to the ring. Could this be it? This be the opening Bryan needs. A running knee by Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, 3rd time the charm. Here's a cover. Hook in the leg. Daniel Bryan has done it. Daniel Bryan is the WWE Champion. Start the Yes chants, everybody. The Yes movement is in full effect as Daniel Bryan once again is WWE Champion. What a match. What a main event on Monday Night Raw. What a display of respect by the Show, by these 2 athletes. The Show presenting the belt to Daniel Bryan in front of his hometown crowd, being a great sport. And now the Yes movement again is in full effect. Start the chant, ladies and gentlemen.